Good morning, first graders, with the Promise group, our Monday night take-home. I'm Miss Yvette, and I'm here again this morning to talk to you about your work lessons for this week. Now, in English, it says we belong to God. This is the English, and if you flip it over, then you have it in Spanish. So your leaflets and your little catechism are both English, Spanish, so that your parents would be able to help you with these at home. Okay? So our reading today is from the Gospel of Matthew, and it's called the Great Commandment. Now, God gave us a commandment that was the best of them all, and it's actually, the reason we call it the greatest commandment is because you're supposed to love everyone all the time. And that's very hard to do for some of us, isn't it? So with saying that the Gospel of Matthew is chapter 22, verses 34 to 40. There are two other readings before that. It's First Thessalonians and then Exodus, if your parents would choose to share those with you also. The entire law of the gospel is contained in the new commandment of Jesus, to love one another as he has loved us. The double commandment of love of God and neighbor, the centerpiece of Jesus' moral teaching, summing up the Decalogue, the Ten Commandments, and lived in the spirit of the Beatitudes. So parents, encourage your students this week to recognize how he or she gives and receives love. There is a game on pages 2 and 3 in their little Promise leaflet this week that you can play. I don't really see it there, but it says there's a game you can play. Parents, play the game on page 2 and 3. So I'm not sure. I don't see that game there. Okay. And in your catechism this week, which is this little book that I've just talked about a few minutes ago, it tells you to refer to page 5, and there it talks about, promises. And there again, they're in English and Spanish. If there looks like maybe some written work here, or it might just be reading. So kids, if you could read that to your parents, or if your parents could explain it to you, then you can learn a little bit more what we mean about promises. You know, we always make promises, and sometimes promises are very hard to keep. So today, learning about the commandment, the Great Commandment, will, I'm sure, help you all in understanding the Great Commandment a lot better. Okay? This is the teaching guide for Promise, and this is where parents will find all their information that they need for this week. We are on October the 18th, which is today. Next Monday, the 26th, families need to return all the ones they have done so far for the month of October. And when you come on Monday between 5:30 and 7, you will pick up the new set, which is for November and December, maybe even part of January, I'm not sure. But you have your calendar. Please check it each week to find out which ones need to be done, which ones need to be handed in. And last week I did say that this little book is very important to use with each lesson, but it does not need to come back with your work each month. You keep it till the end of the year and then return it. Please put your name in it, and anytime it asks for anything in writing in here, please do that. Okay? So I hope that you have a good week and that you understand your work for this week, and I hope it's a beautiful week and everyone is happy and healthy. And we will see you soon. God bless.